Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is a red letter date in the world of the blues, and it marks the 100th birthday of the late great B.B. King, the king of the blues, the one of the pillars of the blues, if you will, that so many of us discovered the blues through, and I thought it would be appropriate to share with you 5 albums in my B.B. King collection that are, I guess you could say, underrated or never really got the recognition they deserved. So without any further delay, here are the 5 albums that I would like to share with you, and I picked a couple of tracks from each one, and we'll probably put a playlist together of those tracks for you in the description below. So sit back and enjoy. The first one I have here is a release from 1960 called My Kind of Blues. This is a reissue on that Vinyl Lovers label. I picked it up on Amazon a couple of years ago as a last resort to try and find, well, without having any luck in the wild trying to find this album. It's a solid album, and unfortunately, I think it didn't get enough attention as it deserved because it was in the era of B.B. King when he was releasing a lot of singles, and I feel like the singles kind of overshadowed this album. My Kind of Blues has a jazzy kind of vibe to it with its trio that is backing B.B. King. It's a great power trio, and the 4 members, the trio and B.B. King, just sound great together, and the chemistry is just amazing, and they just sound really tight and have a great flowing chemistry between all of them. This is just a great album from his early career. The 2 tracks that are takeaway tracks from me on this album are a song called Mr. Pawnbroker, which is a gritty blues tune with a heartfelt kind of vibe to it as well. I guess you can have a heartfelt and gritty vibe to a blues tune, and it's a great example of B.B. King's storytelling. And the second one is called Driving Wheel. This one is pure blues at its finest and has a really nice stripped down sound to it, and really, I guess you could say, puts the exclamation point on the album with that stripped down jazzy vibe to it. So it's a nice crossover in that respect. Here's the track listings, and also right there, if you want to pause it, they have the band members in here as well. So from 1960 we have My Kind of Blues. Next up we jump to the year in 1979, and we come across an album that I would say kind of encompasses everything that the 70s, or at least in the blues world of the 70s, has going for it. It's got a little bit of soul. It's really smooth, and it just has a good vibe throughout the album, and it's called Take It Home. It's not, again, it's not one that I would say is a big name album on here, but it's got some great tracks on here. Here's the listings on the back. I really enjoy this album, and I hear something new every time I listen to the album. But the 2 songs that always take away or always stand out to me on this album are the title track, Take It Home, which is just a great, again, a heartfelt type of a blues song. And it's really understated, but it's a powerful song. And it's the, as you can see here, it's the last track on the album. And also we have a song on here that's, I'd say it would be a good comparison, compare and contrast kind of vibe here, or a song to look at differently than Take It Home. And it is Better Not Look Down. This is a more upbeat type of a song that fans all have come to know and love from B.B. King, and it's a song that I would imagine would sound great as a live tune. I don't think in the times that I've seen BB play, when I saw him play, I should say, I don't remember him doing that one, but I have heard him play it on the album here, and it is a great song. It's one that if your spirits are kind of low and you're looking for that boost in your spirits being higher and just having a better outlook on life, then Better Not Look Down is one that I would say would really pick up your spirits. Next, we jump back into the DeLorean and time travel to the year 1998, where we pick up the album Blues on the Bayou. This is one of my favorites from B.B. King for a number of reasons, and it's one that's a great one from his later career. And what this album has going forward, it's not just a warm, relaxed type of feel to it, but it's also an album that he recorded with his touring band, which I think is really cool. And it really just shows that, you don't need to have a touring band and one that you bring into or have in the studio, but it's just the chemistry between BB and his band are just great on this album. And as I mentioned before, the flow of the album is really a warm and relaxed kind of setting on this one. Unfortunately, this album was overshadowed by his duets albums in the 90s, but hardcore fans love it. And being a hardcore B.B. King fan, as I said, this is one of my favorite albums from his later days in the 90s, if you will, late 90s career albums. There's the track listings on here. And speaking of tracks, the takeaway tracks I have here for you are the opening track, which is called Blues Boys Tune, and this is a real smooth and emotional tune, and really you can feel the personal touch on this song that B.B. King provides, and that only B.B. King can provide with not just his vocals, but his guitar Lucille, and it's just a real, I guess you could say, a softer side of B.B. King, but just a great song in general. And the other song is If That Ain't It, I Quit, which is the last track on here, so I picked the first and the last track on this album. If That Ain't It, I Quit is it's a more of a playful type of a B.B. King song, one that we're more familiar with, I guess you could say. And it's really captures the studio vibe of BB and the band with him. So that's the reason why I went with If That Ain't It, I Quit. And I had a tough time trying to say that. I don't know why it's been a tongue twister for me, but it has been. And I think I will quit on saying it now because I'll probably watch it 10 more times, and that's not what you're here for. So next up, we time travel a couple of years into the future to the year 2000, and we find ourselves looking at an album that is on the funky side of B.B. King's style of playing. And this one is another album that was overshadowed by what seemed like endless duets from B.B. King and different musicians over the years. And this album was released just months prior to the Riding with the King album, and that is Making Love Is Good For You. I like this album a lot better than Riding with the King. I never was a Riding with the King fan, and that's mostly because I never was really, and I know I can't believe I'm saying this, and you're probably surprised to hear me say this, I'm not a big Eric Clapton fan. I do appreciate his work and his guitar style of playing and his singing and what he's done for the blues, but I am just not a huge fan or a diehard fan. I guess you could say I'm more of a casual fan, but this album here, as I said, is funky and is just a great underrated late period of blues from B.B. King, and that is Making Love Is Good For You. Here are the track listings here in the back. And a great photo of the King there with Lucille. And for the two songs on here, I picked the title track, which is Making Love Is Good For You. This, again, is another signature playful, upbeat blues from B.B. himself, and it's just a song where he celebrates love, intimacy, and he adds his own charm and humor into it, which makes B.B. such an amazing performer and singer, and that's why I think this would be a great song to listen to. And next up we have a song that I think in this day and age we can all use a little of, and that is called Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind is one that is just a slow, soulful track, and the message here, or what the theme behind this song is, that it reflects the longing for comfort and stability, and what better way than to listen to a song called Peace of Mind and hear B.B. King just sing the blues away for us, and we could definitely use that in this day and age. And last but not least, we will time travel once, and one last time, I guess I should say, to the year 2003, and we're gonna pick up an album called Reflections. Great picture of B.B. King there in a reflective moment. And what I like about this album, it's full of nostalgia. It's one where B.B. records a couple of standards from Nat King Cole, and Louis Armstrong, and Ray Charles, and Willie Nelson. And the two songs that I picked on here are Exactly Like You. This is a smooth swinging opener from the album. This is where B.B. does a great job of blending warm, emotional feel to the blues, which she has done countless number of times and is an expert on doing so, and really makes you feel like, of course, a plane flies overhead. I apologize for that. The song is, like I said, it's a nice blend of warmth and blues, and it makes you feel like B.B. is, even if there's 400 or 500 in the room, he always makes you feel like he's singing just to you when you listen to this one. And that's how he was when he was on stage. You could be, again, in a room full of 400 people, and he would always feel like he was just singing directly to you, and that was it. It was just you, him, Lucille, and the band, and it's just a phenomenal song. And of course, the other song is the one that was the Willie Nelson tune, the Always on My Mind. B.B. does a great cover on this one. It's, again, heartfelt. It's really soulful. The delivery is just perfect. It's a masterpiece of a cover, in my opinion, for B.B. King, and I think Willie Nelson would probably give him 2 thumbs up on this one. So there's my tribute to the late, great King of the Blues, always King of the Blues, B.B. King. Thank you for being with me today on this very special 100th birthday celebration for B.B. King. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one, and until then, take care. Bye-bye.